Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to show you how you can identify your best second income stream if you need to create a second income stream with the help of Bazi Astrology. Yeah, a lot of us are doing side gigs. We have our regular jobs and then something on the side that we're doing at home or on the weekends. And so if you are someone who would really like to create a second income stream on the side that gives you a little bit more financial freedom and a little bit more financial flexibility, then hopefully this will help. So let's have a look what we actually need to do. The first thing, as always, is that you need to plot your Bazi chart. So you go to this particular link here. I've also put it in the notes to this video. And you will then, after you've keyed in your date and time of birth, actually the time is not that necessary for this particular exercise. If you have it, great. But once you've keyed in your personal details, you will get a Bazi chart. And for those who are new to Bazi, this may look very, very complicated and very confusing. So we're just going to zoom in on one aspect of this chart. You need to scroll down all the way to the second page of the chart. And then at the bottom right corner, you will see this, this distribution here, what we call the 10 profile strength chart. So this is what we are focusing on. And in particular, to make it even less complicated, we are only interested in the red bars here. Yeah, we're not looking at the beige colored bars, only what it says here, annual 2022. Because if you want to create an income stream now, this is the year 2022, we need to look at what you've got right here, right now. So scroll all the way down to the second page until you find this, and then focus on the red bars. Now, within those, we are also only interested in the top four. Yeah, so the four that you have at the top here, those are the ones we're looking at. The rest don't matter at all. So just those top four. So highlight them in whichever way you want. And then within those top four, we are interested in the ones that have a percentage that is anywhere between 70 and 85%. So as you can see here, we've got here 82%, and then we've got 83%. Maybe you only have one, maybe you have three, maybe all four are somewhere in the 70 to 85% range. Then you look at all four. If you only have one, then you just look at one. Yeah, so don't worry. Now, if none of the top four reaches anywhere between 70 to 85%, then just take the highest percentage. Yeah. But if you have any one of them between 70 and 85%, this is what you focus on. It may be more than one. Yeah. Now, what you then take note of is this name here. So the one in brackets. So here we've got indirect resource and we've got hurting officer. Yeah, so these are the names that you have to focus on in this particular exercise. All right, so once you know that, then we can actually look into what you need to do in order to create a second income stream. What would be best suitable for you? So again, you can have more than one, in which case you can have even a third or a fourth income stream if you're not too busy, or you just pick the one that you have the most affinity with. Yeah, it's entirely up to you. Now, if you have the eating god in that particular percentage range, yeah, in that sweet spot. If you have the eating god, then a second income stream should focus on content creation, on blogging, on editing, or on copywriting. Yeah, maybe you write a travel blog or some sort of other blog on a subject matter that is near and dear to you, that you have great expertise on, and where you think that you may be able to help other people. Yeah, or just write articles or review articles, edit articles, whatever it is. Or maybe you just help other people write their websites. Whatever it is, it has to do with content creation. That's if you have the eating god there. Now, if you have the hurting officer in that particular percentage range, so in this, like in this example, we've got 82% for the hurting officer, then anything to do with creative work or design work or graphic design or anything that just brings out your creative side, or it could also be live streaming. Yeah, so check whether there's anything, whether you have a creative bone in your body, and if that is something that you could show the world, or maybe you are very good at, I don't know, maybe you are an expert in knitting. Yeah, show people, do some live streaming on knitting or anything at all. Just create something and put it out there. All right. Now, if you have direct wealth in those in that particular percentage range, then do some coaching or training or mentor other people, coach other people, take them under your wing and teach them, show them the ropes. Yeah, certainly there is something that you know that other people don't know, and you can coach them on this particular subject matter. Become an expert in a particular field. Every one of us knows something or does something better than someone else. So you can become an expert in that particular field. It can be very, very niche. Yeah, it doesn't have to be something that everyone knows. Otherwise, you know, there's already plenty of courses and coaching systems out there. Do something, check what is it that a particular skill that only you have or that you think you are particularly good at, and then just train others in this particular expertise or coach them through it. Now, if you happen to have indirect wealth, then the best way to create a second income stream would be to create a platform or provide a platform for other people to sell something on. Yeah, e-commerce. I'm not saying you have to compete with Amazon or eBay or whatever. Maybe again, a platform that just sells a very, very specific niche product or a niche service. So create a platform or dabble in e-commerce, do something with e-commerce, or as I said, create a platform or work with others to put a platform together where people can sell something. If you have direct resource, then become a data analyst or a data expert, or really focus on analyzing data and provide that information in an easy way to those who are not very good at analyzing data or who don't like to look at data. Yeah, direct resource. If you have this at a very high percentage, you may not know it, but you're very good at connecting the dots. And obviously, this is something that is very much needed in today's world because not everybody is good with data and with numbers. So become an expert on analyzing data. Yeah, on a very, very simple level, Google Analytics, for example. There are Google Analytics reports that you can download if you're a business owner, and that tells you how your website performs and where people are going, what page people like. But not everybody really likes to just look at the raw data. Yeah, if you are someone who can convert this data into proper sentences and then actionable items, that is a very, very valuable skill to have. So if you have direct resource, this could be one of your second income streams. Now, if you do have indirect resource, then online teaching would be great for you. Online coaching, consulting, advisory services. Yeah, online teaching is a big, big thing. Obviously, what I'm doing right now has to do with online teaching, but you can teach on any subject matter, and it's really, really easy for you to just get yourself out there and teach. Yeah, teach a language, for example, or a particular skill, or you know, maybe even if you're a chef, or if there's a particular dish that you're very, very good at, or you're good at baking, teach people how to do this. You can do all of this online. Yeah, so coaching, consulting, advising, online teaching if you have indirect resource. Now, if you have the direct officer, then manage an online community or create an online community, or become a social media manager. Yeah, a lot of people are not very good at social media. They're not very good with their Instagram and keeping that updated. And then at the same time, LinkedIn and Facebook and all of that. But you could actually manage how these pages are being updated, what kind of articles we're going to put on these particular platforms, at what intervals, who we're going to target. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you could do, like social media managing for someone else. This could be a second income stream. You don't necessarily have to write the posts that you put up there, but make a plan. Yeah, manage the platforms on behalf of your clients, or create an online community. Yeah, for a business, for example, create a Facebook group on a very, very basic level. Yeah, that's an online community. Create a Facebook group for a particular business or for a particular company where people can interact. Now, if you have 7 killings up there in this particular percentage range, then project management is a good option for you to create a second income stream, or becoming a micro influencer. Yeah, influencing others on a very, very niche product or a very, very niche subject matter or service. Yeah, find a niche where you can educate people and influence them towards buying or purchasing a particular product, for example. Or, as I said, project management. And if you have the friend in one of these particular, in this percentage range, then bring people together, entertain people, whether that be online or in a virtual world or in the real world. Create experiences for people. Yeah, bring people together. The most obvious example of that is an event manager. Yeah, or someone who, a wedding planner, for example. But there's any number of other sort of events or opportunities to bring people together. So become someone who brings people together for a common experience. Again, whether that be in the real world, virtually on Zoom or wherever, doesn't matter, as long as you bring them together, make sure you entertain them and let them have a good time. And then lastly, if you have Rob Wealth there, then you need to do some teaching, some speaking, and some instructing. Yeah, but more in like a classroom setting to a lot of people. So this is very, very similar to Indirect Resource. Rob Wealth brings people together and then you learn in a group. Yeah, it's sort of like a classroom style, whereas Indirect Resource is more one-on-one coaching and consulting. But Rob Wealth, you speak in front of others, yeah, a big group of people. You teach in a classroom setting, either again in person or online. You instruct people on a particular subject matter. So very, very similar to Indirect Resource, but the scale is different. Indirect Resource is one-on-one, and Rob Wealth is you in front of a group of people, teaching, speaking, and instructing. All right. So this is how you can create a second income stream with Bazi Astrology. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps you take some action on maybe the plans you already have. If you do have any questions, please get in touch with me. My contact details are in the notes below. And I'd love it if you just commented and liked the video, shared the video, and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.